In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing you every single new spell in this Haunted Horde event. Now, this is day 1. I'm not sure when this video is going to upload, but this is day 1, and I've grinded a total of 31 souls. 0 of them have been gotten with Platinum. Now, I did grind this through, and I'm going to go ahead and buy all the spells, and I'm going to try them. So without further ado, let us begin. The very first ability we are going to try is going to be the Shockwave ability, which is the stacked by spell power. And it's level 60, so let's go ahead and get it and equip it on. Alright, I have started dungeon, and we're going to go ahead and immediately use it. Now we're going to get close to this first mob group of enemies. I'm going to use Inner so I can actually use this and get all the things together, and then I'm going to use it at once. Then I'm going to use the Zap, and it looks like a little lightning, but it didn't do any damage at all. That's kind of weird. I'm using the spell again, and it looks like some sort of forward thunder. So I'm keep on aiming it, and yep, doesn't seem like something. I'm just gonna stand still, and it seems like it doesn't really hit. That's weird. Is it a spell that doesn't really work? That's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and give a rating to this spell. This spell seems pretty basic, but then again, we're comparing it to Pirate Island terms. So if it does damage and zaps around, then I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Alright, next up we got the Shock Blast ability, which is the physical version of this ability. Let's go ahead and get it. Alright, we got the next spell, which is the Shock spell. Now, since they don't really seem to work on mobs, we're gonna go ahead and try this on the salesman or even on these punching bags. Now let's go ahead and read this spell. It says it gives a movement boost and release a blast of energy. Now, once again, movement boost at level 16 or 60, that is overpowered. You realize that you do not get your first movement spell until Samurai Palace. So honestly, that's really cool. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Alright, we're here, and then we're going to launch the spell. Okay, so far I haven't looked at anything, but let's go ahead and reload the spell and try again. So it does like the same shot. It does like a mega lightning. Looks like it's kind of like a call down. Now, I don't know if the spells are glitched or not. I know the bags are. But maybe you can stand from right here, use the spell, have them struck down, and hit lightning right here and right here and right here in like a chain formation. It looks really similar, and it's like the same formation for it. So I'm going to give this also a 6 out of 10. Next up, we're going to get is the Arc Blast, which is level 150. Let's go ahead and get it and use it. Alright, we now have Arc Blast, which is the epic variation of this spell. Now we're going to go ahead and go all the way over here using it, and we're going to see how it is. This is also the War variation. This for level 150, which for it's the era where inner spells start to exist, these types of spells. So honestly, giving speed is not going to be that big of a deal, but honestly, a damage spell that gives speed is still going to be well. Using the spell, let's go ahead and take a look how it is. It looks like the exact same thing. Is it just me? Or does that do the exact same thing? It calls a thunder. Alright, so here is going to be what we're going to do. Here's a comparison of the 150, and here's a comparison of the 60. Do you notice a difference? That's kind of weird. Seems like the spells are pretty similar, which is a little bit unfortunate. Either there might be a little bit bugged by the time of recording this. Reminder, this is day 1 of the recording. So it's kind of weird. But honestly, since this looks like a better version, but unfortunately doesn't do anything, I'm still going to give this a 6 out of 10 once again. Hopefully this doesn't happen with the next mage one. Alright, next spell we're going to take a look at is that Arc Wave. Alright, we have equipped this Shockwave ability. Now, this one is the one on the E area. I noticed these things are really similar, and I'm on 10 out of 10 graphics, by the way. So, it should not have any, like, sort of minimum graphics issues or anything like that. Let's go ahead and use the first level 60. And now let's use the level 150. It just looks like a stronger lightning bolt. No, honestly, I'm not sure if you can even tell the difference. Actually, let's play a game. Alright, in one of these, I'm going to be using the level 150. And the other one, I'm going to be using the level 60. You're going to have to guess which one it is. Did you guess it? Well, if you said left, you're right. I don't know if you can notice the difference or if you did anything like that. But honestly, I find these spells a little bit lackluster, which is a little unfortunate. But it kind of makes sense due to the fact that the new dungeon just came out with all sorts of spells like Void Flames and all other spells, which you should go check out my Void Flames video. Alright, let's go ahead and equip the final 2 ultimate abilities, which is after buying 10 items of something. So I bought 1 of each, and I bought 4 of these XP spells, which let's go ahead and get these. Alright, we got the final spells right here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at them. I'm going to use first the mage one, which looks like a really similar, but it looks like the thunder actually doubled up there. Let me actually use it again. Now tell me if you guys didn't notice that between the difference on here using the level 200 and has double zap. I'm pretty sure the level 60 has singular zap. Assuming using the warrior one only has a singular zap. Alright. Looks like that electric one only has the same formation, which is a little unfortunate. Feels like these spells are a bit lackluster. Not gonna lie, I felt like these spells could have been done better. Even though there wasn't that much time, the spells just felt like they're just the same spell, just skills for different levels. They use the same purpose and do the same thing, which is a little bit sad. I'm just gonna give the spells a total of a 6 out of 10. A little bit mid. Well, if you enjoyed this video, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. YouTube says you'll like this video right over here. And waddle out, my friends.